This next reaction is Trick or Treat Halloween Horror Stories by none other than my most favorite of my entire life on this YouTube. And you already know that is Brittany Crab. Well, with two B's. Brittany Crab. And I've been supporting her for like a year, man. And ever since then, like if you don't know, she's a paranormal investigationer. For those who don't know, it's like we have to investigate the whole ghost story, the whole ghost situations. Um, I mean, I don't know. I would be scared too, man. I don't know if if I ever try out being the first time the paranormal investigator before, but I don't know, man. But I remember when I react to one of I think 2 years. I think no, I think over at 2019 or 2020. I don't remember. I think this happened last year because I don't remember what I did react to it, but I'll try to figure it out next time. But I haven't I haven't did this one for I haven't reacted to her for quite a long while, man, and it's back once again. But this time we're gonna listen to her stories of how you know, how the scary things happen. I'm probably gonna do the same thing. I'm probably gonna find one of the the horror stories and see I could do that right before right before tonight, just in case. So yeah, but let's take a look at it in five, four, three, two, beep, beep. I really miss her so much.
Hey guys, it's Brittany and welcome back to Brittyween 2021. So today is another narration, spooky story, Halloween story. So I'll definitely do more videos like this if you guys like it. So there may be visuals. I'm not sure how I am editing this, but this is just Halloween stories to get you more into the Halloween spirit, even though Halloween is fast approaching. It's literally here. So I hope that you guys enjoy this story, this video. I'm not sure if this is one story or multiple, but either way, I don't know. I don't know how I'm editing this. I'm not really sure, but I hope that you enjoy this. On Halloween night in 2002, four young girls were walking down a lonely street when they passed by an old church. Standing outside was a man dressed in a clown costume. He asked the girls if they had seen his puppy. When they said that they hadn't seen it, the man asked them to help him find the lost dog. The girls agreed to help in the search, and the man in the clown costume led them into the old church. As soon as they went through the door, the man locked it behind him, trapping them in the old building. The girls realized that they had been tricked, but it was too late. They tried to flee, but he was too fast for them. The man tied the girls up and kept them in the old church for hours. He did unspeakable things to them, and their screams were echoed off the marbled walls. After he had his fun, the poor unfortunate girls thought he would let them go, but they were wrong. He killed them one by one and then escaped into the night. People who saw the clown walking down the street didn't think anything of it, because it was Halloween night and many people were wearing costumes.
If you don't know, lot most of others that most other people wear the clown suit or killer clowns that does that every Halloween or probably only in October for like a day or September or probably somewhere in the month except except from November, December, January, and February as well because it only does that in the middle of the night when it always happened right before then. And when you see when you see a clown like while you was walking, man, I'm telling you, man, that like I said, man, you gotta stay safe out there, man. 'Cause I don't know I don't know what bad things gonna happen. I got a bad feeling about it, 'cause I mean, I know a lot of things give me a heebie-jeebies, but yeah.
He killed them one by one and then escaped into the night. People who saw the clown walking down the street didn't think anything of it because it was Halloween night and many people were wearing costumes. If only they had known that his clown costume was red because it was covered in blood. The next morning, the local priest was surprised to find the church doors were unlocked. He went inside, and in the darkness, he heard a mysterious dripping sound. As he walked down the aisle, he saw a pool of blood lying on the altar. He quickly turned on all of the lights in the church and gasped in horror at the terrifying sight that met his eyes. The dripping sound was coming from the headless bodies of 4 young girls that were hanging upside down from the rafters. Their blood was dripping down from the bloody stumps of their necks and forming a pool on the altar. But worse was yet to come. The girls' bodies were buried in the small cemetery behind the church. Just a few weeks later, their parents received 4 mysterious packages in the mail. The boxes contained the severed heads of their dead daughters. Some people say that if you visit that old church on Halloween night, you will see the ghosts of the 4 young girls standing on the altar.
I'd rather not. I'd rather not. If you ask me, I'd rather just go in the morning just in case. But I know that's the key. But when it goes at night, you see the ghost instantly if that would happen. I'll sorry. I'll probably bring couple of my friends with me. Just in case we don't split up that very long. I'll probably bring like 10 or 20 friends with me. Just in case, just in case it get a little bit safer. I mean, I would be scared as hell, man. It's like trying to go to like a freaking haunted house and stuff like that. But I mean, I never been to a haunted house, but I heard when my mom told me about, I like yeah, like it's never safe to go in any haunted house because they would die instantly if that would have happened. Did that happen in real life? Because nobody else happened at the haunted at the Halloween haunted house or somewhere. I'm I get a little bit worried, man. That's all I'm saying, man. I get a little bit worried. That's all, man. But yeah, let's.
Daughters. Some people say that if you visit that old church on Halloween night, you will see the ghosts of the 4 young girls standing on the altar. According to the legend, you can still hear the screams echoing in the darkness. To this day, the man who murdered the girls has never been found. So if a man ever comes up to you and asks you to help him find his lost puppy, remember this story. 4
I'm a say.
girls were
I'm sorry. I thought something popped. I thought something popped up. I thought then switched to never mind. I thought. Oh my god! See, this what I'm talking about, man. I get scared so easy because it's freaking jump scare that came out of nowhere. God damn, that's what I hate about this. I'm sorry, man. Goddamn. But yeah, man. let it be known, do not trust any strangers that be so suspicious. Even though if it has something problem with the puppy, you know, trying to find a puppy, that's fine. But do not trust do not trust any strangers that was something happened to you, man. Even when they're like older or some other adults or some came out of the middle of nowhere, yo, do not go to any of suspicious that been, like lost in the forest or you get lost in an alley or anything like that, man. Y'all gotta be careful out there. It's it's dangerous, but yeah, it's very dangerous.
Been found. So if a man ever comes up to you and asks you to help him find his lost puppy, remember this story. Four girls were walking home from a Halloween party in 2002. They were walking by an old abandoned factory that stood next to a field. The factory was said to be haunted, and many people in the area refused to set inside the factory grounds. When they got to the middle of the field, one of the girls said it would be fun to explore the old factory. The other girls were scared at first, but eventually, one of them agreed to do it just for fun so they could tell their friends at school about it. Two of the girls climbed over the fence, and the two other girls waited outside for them. After about 20 minutes had passed, the two remaining girls started getting worried. Suddenly, they heard blood-curdling screams coming from inside the old factory. Terrified, the two girls ran all the way home. The two girls who went into the factory were never seen again. Today, the factory still stands. They say that if you dare to enter the grounds on Halloween night, then you too will vanish and never to be seen again. Last
That
Halloween.
that would be crazy if that would happen, cause there's a lot of abandoned house or abandoned factory or abandoned elsewhere that around the city. It's very dangerous for you to try to explore if you get lost in somewhere. Cause for me, I was like, nope, I'm not about to go in that bullshit. Cause you can't trust. You cannot even think about trust along enough people that want you to try to investigate or explore around the abandoned elsewhere. Cause yeah, you don't want to do that at all. Cause it get too much scary. Like like get like an amphophobia. Cause man, let's hope it doesn't happen to me. Like you're like, hey, I want you to bet. I want you to bet that you can go explore one of the abandoned house. I bet you explore. I'm like, nah, man, nah, I'm good. Keep keep the filthy money. I'm going. I'm going back to my house, man. Oh shit, yo. I'm telling you, man. Do not trust one of your friends. They will they will kill you for the rest of your life, and they're like, "What have I done? What have I done? I killed my old friend." That's how it does that. I don't know.
The grounds on Halloween night, then you too will vanish and never to be seen again. Last Halloween, I was waiting at my front door giving out Halloween candy to trick-or-treaters all evening. Some children came alone, some were accompanied by parents. When they held out their bags, I happily dropped the sweets and treats inside.
I always love going out and get some very Halloween candy for a very long time, and it was very fun. I know I'm not a kid anymore, but hey, I'm still wanting that damn candy like old times, man. But I'm so glad to be back in this Halloween, trick or treat stuff because it's for me to be like in great Halloween spirit, man. Cause that's what I do. It's that it's all fun of the Halloween. and because of it, I would um, I would gladly do more of them, for the Halloween adventures. Whether I go to the Halloween parties or go to Halloween festivals, because I want to go to the Halloween festival. 'Cause I never been to that one before in my life, man. And I have to say, let's just hope it will be fun. Then going around getting collecting candies while on a trick or treat adventures as well. 'Cause it's fun, man. It's very fun. Let's just hope I will do it again sometimes, man. Hopefully, but yeah. Very fun.
Scene again. Last Halloween, I was waiting at my front door giving out Halloween candy to trick-or-treaters all evening. Some children came alone. Some were accompanied by parents. When they held out their bags, I happily dropped the sweets and treats inside. As it grew dark, things started to die down. When it seemed like nobody else was going to come, I decided to call it a night. I was just about to turn my porch light off and go to bed when there was a knock at my door. It seemed much too late for children to still be out, but I grabbed a handful of candy and opened my door. There were 2 children standing on my porch, but they weren't wearing costumes. They were the strangest children I had ever seen in my life. Their skin was waxy and ghostly white. Their eyes were completely black. Their teeth were jagged and too big to fit in their mouths. The entire look was more disturbing than anything I had seen before, but their clothes were just plain, ordinary shirts and pants. Confused, I asked them, "What are you supposed to be? Some kind of monsters?" "No," said the children as their mouths widened into broad, leering grins. "Tonight, we're dressed as humans." I slammed the door and locked it tight. Through the peephole, I could see the 2 strange trick-or-treaters standing outside the door, motionless. Then they began pounding on the door and telling me to let them in. The door shook and seemed like it was about to fall off its hinges.
You better go grab a gun. What the fuck? Hold on now. I would never, ever even trust myself to let them in. Even though they were like those 2 kids with a ghost or something. Like, no, man, grab a gun, grab a shotgun or something. Like, come on now. I'm about to get you out no candy, but you look a little suspicious looking ass. God damn. God damn.
Pounding on the door and telling me to let them in. The door shook and seemed like it was about to fall off its hinges. Then, just as suddenly as it began, it stopped. When I looked out through the peephole, they were gone. The street outside was deserted. Jennifer
Wow, that's crazy.
was sitting at the desk in her bedroom, finishing up her homework. She had an exam the next day and decided to study. As she was searching for one of her school books, she received a text message on her cell phone. She didn't recognize the number, but the text read, "Take a bubble bath and go to bed. It's a school night. Mom." She had already been planning to take a nice, relaxing bubble bath soon anyway, so she undressed, grabbed a clean towel, and walked into the bathroom. She stopped in her tracks, surprised. The bathtub had already been filled to the brim. Shrugging her shoulders, Jennifer dropped the towel and climbed into the bath. Her whole body was submerged before she became aware of a burning sensation all over her skin. Within seconds, the burning feeling got worse and worse until she was crying out in agony. She jumped out of the bath, but it was too late. To her horror, she saw the water-stained blood red. The skin on her arms and legs was beginning to peel off. She looked at her leg and the skin there was peeling off too. Then her chest and stomach began to peel. All the skin on her body was coming off. Pieces of her skin fell to the floor and she started screaming in pain. Her blood formed a puddle around her on the bathroom floor. In terrible pain, Jennifer opened the door of the bathroom and hobbled out. She made her way to her bedroom. Every step was agony. She left a bloody trail along the carpet. She picked up her cell phone to call the police, but there was a new text message waiting for her. It read, "Next time, bathe in water." Jennifer heard laughing behind her and turned around to find a tall man dressed in black standing in the doorway. He was holding a jagged knife in one hand and an empty container of sulfuric acid in the other.
Ah, fuck. That scared me like a second time, man. What the fuck is that? That's insane. Oh my god, but damn, that's a very disturbing and painful, if you ask me, because I had, I mean, I took a shower, but I would never want to take a bath like that I mean, not in a bad way, but I have a thoughtful feeling about it because, damn, that looks disturbing. Like, get all, your face peeled off, your skin every single time. I mean, god damn, that's very painful, man. Very freaking painful. But yo, that was a great the Halloween horror story by Brittany Krabs. Shout out to her, cause I will I will try to do more of her just in case. Just in case I would try to do more of those spooky things. So yeah. But don't worry, I don't think it won't be too many jump scares. But I will try to see if I would love to collaborate with her next time. Hopefully, hopefully soon. But yeah, but comment down below. What do you think about this? What do you think about this, man? What is your favorite? It could be the Halloween, the Halloween night, the Halloween night, Abandoned Factory, or Abandoned Factory, Halloween Candy, or the Bubble Bath. I'm gonna say Halloween night, cause man, it like based off in real life, man. Cause well, we all gotta watch ourselves out in public because we don't know what's gonna happen, and yeah, and